the Sri Lankan Baskers.
Here now for this all-important cup semi-final at the Sri Lankan Sevens. Running onto the field now are hosts and local favourites, of course, Sri Lanka, and they'll be taking on Asian powerhouses, Japan. And it's going to take an almighty effort from Sri Lanka if they're to have any chance of upsetting the Japanese. But they did look good in their semi-final, their quarter-final this morning against South... getting all muddled up here, against South Korea. Behind by 2 tries, they came back to score 3 of their own. And here we go. This local crowd are going to be on edge as Sakai gets us underway with one of his pinpoint starts. Oh, look at that, beautifully up in the air. And here comes Sri Lanka. Listen to the crowd. They love a good retake start. But the Japanese not giving in too easily. The arm goes out. Yes. Coming around the side with Japan. And away we go. Here comes Danushka Ranjan. Finds the ball on the inside. Look at this. Oh! Hedath has dropped that. It's gone down and it's advantage to Japan. Super start from Sri Lanka as one of their players is receiving treatment on the far side. So defending with 6. And they look rampant here. But another knock on and a good start to Sri Lanka.
Yeah, Grant. In the meantime, off your screen, Shehan Patirana, who made that super tackle, he's down. He's one of those powerhouse boys that Sri Lanka will use. But doesn't look very good for Sri Lanka. So Kanchana Ramanayaka will come in. So that's a big loss. During the breakdown, Sri Lanka will miss him a lot, but what a start it has been for them.
Dynamite start, and the stretcher is out again. I don't know, I've never seen the stretcher used so much. That's the 5th stretcher in about 90 minutes. They're keeping the stretcher team very busy. Let's hope he's okay. And I thought Sri Lanka were going to put one up on the board very quickly as Danushka Ranjan came steaming through the line there. He's a brilliant player. The ball was dropped by Harath and it came to an end. And as they defended there, as Japan tried to scuffle the ball back, the intensity of the Sri Lankan defence, they are fired up for this one.
They know that they won't get any chance to play the Japanese in front of the home ground. And the stadium is also nicely filled up.
Top try scorers during this tournament. Leading the way is number 11, Tiraya Gotu. He's got 5, but in Sri Lanka, Danushka Ranjan's got 4. So 2 of the top try scorers out there for this tournament. As we wait yet again for one more player to be stretched off. Never seen anything like it. Maybe it's this hard ground, I don't know what it is, but they've been dropping like flies in the last 90 minutes.
Trust me, Grant, this is the best ground we'll get in Sri Lanka. Underfoot conditions.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it's a little bit heavy underfoot. It's a beautiful plain surface, nice short grass, but it's a little bit spongy. It's got a bit of give in it. And I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it. It is a beautiful track. It just could be bad luck.
And Sri Lanka will miss him badly. That's for sure. He's the one who took that restart as well. There you go. So the crowd applaud Shehan Patiran out to the field. His school, the place he grew up is not that far away, just behind the stadium.
Okay, it's scrum to Japan, and they are deep in their own 22, and Sakai says, let's get out of here, and back comes Harath, and that's a good clearing kick from Sakai, down and just inside of Sri Lankan territory. Good option, and a big kick. It's about 50-meter kick there. Here's the playmaker, Surya Bandara. That's not straight, unfortunately, and Japan will get a scrum here. Just about 2 minutes gone on the clock. The winner of this will go on to take off the winner of Hong Kong and Malaysia after this, and away by Sakai. Hano. This is Go-To, the danger man, the top try scorer. He's going. They can't catch him. He's too fast. And Go-To has opened the scoreboard in this Cup semi-final. He's just too quick, and it's 5-0 Japan over Sri Lanka.
Yeah, too much speed, isn't it?
That's his 6th try today, this tournament, and he scored about 11 in Bangkok. So the first chance they get from first phase, they sling it wide and they go 50, 60 meters. Classic Japanese sevens rugby.
Yeah, look at the replay there. Nicely cut back in. Too much pace. Sandun Herap had no chance. And dives under the post.
Anushka Ranjan that got the fend in the chest there, and he'll be furious about that. He could have had him. Sakai with one of his remarkable restarts, about a metre too long this time, and it gives Sri Lanka a chance to get behind it. It's bobbled, and here they go. There's no numbers advantage here. That won't stop them having to go. On the ball is Captain Fazil Marija. Here they come again. They look very enthusiastic today, the Sri Lankan side. Is that Widaratna? Here they go, they're swinging it from side to side, stretching the Japanese defence. That's a great tackle there from Go-To on Harath. And Jamie Henry is in there for Japan. He's a powerful bloke, and he gets over the top of it, but just as it came out to Ranjan, the referee said they were holding on to that in there. And so another chance from a set piece from about 25 metres out. Just open the door, see if I can hear the crowd cheering, but no, it's very quiet out there. They're stunned by that first score. There goes Jamie Henry, and that's a beautiful tackle going in hard there with Ramanayaka. This is Ozawa. And Sakai takes the ball back on the inside, and Japan are in for their second try very quickly after what looked like some very good defence by Sri Lanka, but it's 12-0 very quickly.
Yeah, lovely inside pass from Tikuri, isn't it? And Sakai there hitting the gap at pace. And off he went under the post. Nicely done by Sakai. He'll convert his own try. 14 points to 0.
Out the back from Takiri, out the back door, back to Kuwazuru, back to Takiri, and inside to Sakai, and that's good interplay there. There's not much you can do about that. Sakai with the restart, and it's a beauty. Up goes Takiri, he gets the ball back, and he's got the ball back for Japan. More pressure for Sri Lanka. Here goes Sakai, the playmaker. Trundles his way forward. Go-To goes in and picks it up. Hano, big wide ball out to Kuwazuru. And here goes Lottie Takiri on the outside, and that's the third try straight from the kickoff. Japan showing their class here, and that's 19 points to 0.
Yeah, once again, brilliant stuff. It's Lottie Takiri. There you go. Big cutout pass coming inside. A nice switch back outside, and the Sri Lankan defense gave up.
I'm not sure if that's a smile or a grimace, and it's still going. It's very hot out there. Sucking the big ones in. The Sri Lankan coach in the background, Matt Turner, won't be happy. They've conceded 3 quick tries, but so hard to defend against this powerful Japanese rugby team. Sakai again. And look at that, it's just like a machine is Sakai, and here he is now leading the charge forward. Goya to go to. The Sri Lankans will need to get busy on these guys and try and win the ball back. Takiri is a fumble through good defence there, and now a chance. On that side comes Ratawati. He drags the Japanese defender for about 10 metres. Now it comes. Japanese team are not onside. The arm goes up. It's Danushka Ranjan again for the first try of the game, and beautifully done by Sri Lanka under the posts to get on the board finally. It's 21-5.
Yeah, the crowd is up on the feet. Sri Lanka scoring against Japan, and Danushka Ranjan. And the kick is good too. That'll be half time.
Half time here at the Racecourse International Stadium as we look at the replay again. Big step off the left foot from Ranjan. What a classy player he is. Such an athlete. He made the first burst earlier on in the half, and that's all they've really had to show for it. It's been all Japan. Kick was good. So it's 21-7 here at the Colombo Racecourse International Stadium on a beautiful summer's day. They'll need to get 2 more of those very quickly.
The crowd will be hoping. There you go, the first half highlights. This was in the early in the half. Marija there, and then that Sandun Herat letting the ball go. Then Japan came back. Lovely try there by Sakai. In fact, that was Goto, and then Sakai cut back in beautifully to score. Couple of quick tries for Japan, and then Ranjan, lovely step of Lote Tikuri, goes under the post. The fans will be wishing and praying for 2 more tries. That's enough.
2 more to break even, and 1 more to go ahead. Sri Lanka showing that they can score tries against this Japanese outfit. They could have had one earlier. They've just got to get the ball though, that's the problem. The Japanese restarts have been so good that from each score they've managed to get the ball back again, but here's an early chance for Sri Lanka from their restart. They've earned themselves a penalty. And this is Meti Tantri, gets it away to Surya Bandara. This is the try scorer. Here goes. What a superstar this guy is. Was he taken out? I don't think so. Surya Bandara. Oh, it's been fumbled. Jamie Henry comes back, knocks it on. It's been picked up by Danush Ranjan. Danushka Ranjan is in for a very quick brace here. Fantastic stuff from the playmaker. What a start to the second half by Sri Lanka. Look at this. It looked like Surya Bandara was going to go in. Henry fumbles it, scooting around the side comes Ranjan. Beautiful score.
Sri Lanka putting pressure on Japan, Grant. That's lovely to see. It's an excellent scenes to watch here for the Sri Lankan crowd. If you're around Colombo, you should be here, not anywhere else. Danushka Ranjan moving up to 7 tries now, or rather 6 tries.
The kick is away, so it remains at 12 points to 21. Sri Lanka trailing Japan, but they've given themselves a chance. They've got their crowd going here. You can see on the far side there's a lot of clapping. And Gotu and Ranjan are now both on 6 tries apiece as leading try scorers in this tournament. Srinath Surya Bandara gets the restart going. It's about a metre too long this time. It's easily diffused by Japan, and Hano hopping with the ball in his hand to carry the big man. Thinks he'll just swim the middle, but no. The referee has awarded a penalty to Japan there. It looked like it was going Sri Lanka's way. Still 5 minutes left in this game. That's not out. Sakai has misjudged that, and Surya Bandara is back there to hoover it up. Now he takes the line on. And he's fumbled it, and he's gifted the ball back on the halfway line to Japan.
Now an opportunity to Japan.
Goya feeds the scrum, and back it comes to Sakai to Gotu. Here comes Gotu now. Taking on Wilwara, who's on the field. That should be a good contest between those two. This is Goya. The Sri Lankan defence is working very hard here, and it's bobbled out, but he's knocked it on. It was fair up until then, and referee Patrick Kwok. Sakai's taken that off the spot, but the referee lets it go. Putting the shoulder in goes Kuwazuru. Here goes Hano to Goya. Here goes Jamie Henry. He should go all the way here. And he puts the big fend in on Ramanayaka, and around he goes. Jamie Henry takes the 4th try to Japan and makes the comeback a little bit more unlikely now for Sri Lanka. Tremendous play, Japan.
Yeah, now it's too much for Sri Lanka to come back. There's Jamie Henry. Too much power to Kanchana Ramanayaka. And Japan also bringing in fresh legs. Conversion looks good, and that's through as well. So Sri Lanka has to hit back immediately, Grant.
That's right, 26 points to 12 now. It's 2 scores again. It's gone out to 2 scores, but anything can happen in this wonderful game of Rugby Sevens. Here goes Ramanayaka. Up he goes, beautifully done. Takiri lets him land and swamps him. And in comes Mutitrantu and does a beautiful clear out. And that's Wilwara out there. This guy is dynamite. But Japanese hand got in the way of that pass there and disrupted it. So we'll have a scrum about 30 metres out from the Sri Lankan line.
So the prediction here at the commentary box over there, the local boys, was 25-10 to Japan. So we're somewhere there. In fact, Sri Lanka have scored 2 more points with a minute and a half to go on the clock.
That's right, it's a good shout. Pereira. Here comes Wilwara. He'll take the line on. You can guarantee that. And he goes around Gotu. He's got the legs. Here comes the covering defence. It's Goya. That's a great covering tackle around the legs. Gotu finishes him off. And in come the reinforcements. Sakai whisks it away. And he gets clattered by Mutitantri. Look at this defence from the Sri Lankans.
And they win a penalty, Grant.
Beautiful play by Sri Lanka. They need to go quick here. We're in the last minute of play. They must score off this movement. Surya Bandara. Beautiful play. It's Pereira. Mutitantri. Oh, is it going to bounce nicely for Wawara? Yes, it is. Go under the post, son. The referee calls for the T sign, which means he wants to speak to his assistant referee on the side there. Looked okay to me. The Japanese stopped and seemed to think something was wrong. Referee Patrick Kwok, let's have a look here on the replay. He goes Mutitante. Yeah, it's a leg trip. A lazy leg came out there, so it could be a penalty try under the post, and a yellow card, I think, to go to maybe. But they don't have the benefit of the replays like we do, and so it's a try regardless. Surya Bandita, he's nailed it. That's a beautiful kick, and there's still a chance here for Sri Lanka. There's time on the clock, and they trail by 7.
This is a class performance. Grant enjoying it here, huh?
Absolutely, I'm right behind the Sri Lankan now. Look at that, the cheeky fast one. The Japanese have been, oh, he should have let it bounce once more. Schoolboy error, one more bounce and he could have taken that. Wawara. There was no pressure for him to take it on that bounce, but maybe he panicked. And now, with time up on the clock, Japan has the ball back, and is he going to wally it over the side? Yes, he is. Goya says sayonara to the ball, and ref calls it to an end. What an exciting semi-final here, but it's Japan 26-19 over the host. A valiant effort, and I really enjoyed that match, and it's a shame to see Sri Lanka out into the third, fourth playoff. They'll be playing the loser of the next game, Malaysia versus Hong Kong. What a good game, Danuka.
Yeah, very happy to see Sri Lanka perform like that, Grant. 26 points to 19 were finished, scoring 3 tries in front of the home team, home crowd. It's fantastic to watch, and there you go, confirmation. 26 points to 19 in favor of Japan. And Sri Lanka will take a lot of heart out of this, and when they come to meet the third place,